Everyone's always saying that I have a big head, and somebody's finally made a pair of headphones to fit my thick noggin. Jlab XL is a new product that are a little bit more than just headphones. Oh God. They are a Bluetooth speaker in kind of the shape of a headphone, but bigger, I guess? I'm told that that's better, but I guess we'll find out. Here they are, bright and blue. Comes with a lot of cardboard, but that's probably about it. These are very normal sized headphones. They're actually a strange pair of Bluetooth speakers that, I don't know, the ergonomics isn't that great. Probably 2 out of 10. They're marked left and right for some odd reason. Probably be good for, the whole family, if you know what I mean, or maybe if I had a friend one day. We can hope. These seem to be more of a gimmick product from Jlabs, so you can't really buy one. They seem to have some sort of football stadium thing down in Alabama. It's called the Jlabs Birmingham Bowl. It actually used to be called the Papa John's Birmingham Bowl thing, which I think is hilarious. Title sponsors are strange. These are to celebrate the end of their season or something like that. They make a lot of different headphones. I don't have a lot of experience with them. They're kind of twisty. I can see them getting broken maybe pretty easily, but I mean, they're big and heavy, so hopefully these are gonna last a little while. But I mean, they're supposed to be more of a joke product. They're covered in this kind of pleather. There's some nice soft cushioning here. There's very nice soft cushioning in the headset as well.
Jlab on.
Oh God,
Ready
they're
to
turned
pair.
on. They fold up, which is also kind of interesting. Kind of sit like that. Looks like we've got a USB-C port on the side here. It's got this big old knob on the side, which feels cold, so the outside is metal. Sadly, it doesn't seem that there's an aux port, which is disappointing. I mean, I'm probably one of the only people who actually has a phone with an aux out. These are battery powered. They're wireless Bluetooth speaker headphones, headphone speakers, headphones, speakers. And they've got about a 20-hour battery life. I think it's made of 3,000 milliamp hour batteries. Not too much. Take about 3 hours to charge. We've got some fabric on the inside covers here. Just feels like there's plastic there. Kind of like hollow, but I mean, we'll find out if that's going to become a problem. They should have about a 2.5-inch driver in there. I think that they're supposed to be stereo, but we'll just double check that. It might just be that there's 2 drivers rather than them actually being stereo. Don't know if that's gonna be too much of a problem though, because you're not really gonna be wearing these. Although, they do say that they're kind of intended maybe to be worn around the neck, so it'd be kind of nice to get some in-your-face music. I'm excited to hear how they sound, but first you have to hear the sweet sound of our sponsor, I guess.
War Thunder. Join one of the most comprehensive vehicle combat games ever made. Pilot over 2,500 planes, tanks, helicopters, and ships from across 10 different countries, all of which are highly detailed and modeled after their real-world counterparts. Join over 95 million other players in game modes designed for all skill levels. Play War Thunder for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile, and unlock a massive bonus pack including vehicles, boosters, and more using our link down below.
Jlab on. Ready to pair.
Wow. Nice thing about these is there's no app. They are literally just Bluetooth speakers.
Bluetooth connected. Battery full.
Well, that's good. I think they came charged. I gotta make sure that I'm wearing them the correct way around. I guess you could also kind of wear them like a kind of a crossbody bag thing. Like, yeah, I'm cool. They're certainly a lot better than I was expecting for like a little gimmick product thing. I really like the clicky feel of the knob here. It's, it's got a metal outside, which is kind of cool. They work quite well around the neck. They're not super jarring to wear, kind of, I think, more as intended. Sound kind of comes out here, so it's not deafening, and you can still have it at maximum volume. They get reasonably loud, which is probably good. I think these are more intended to be maybe at a tailgate party or something like that. Maybe a little bit tinny, but they seem to have some pretty good bass response. They're reasonably comfortable. They're not super heavy. One problem though is if you really do want to use them as a Bluetooth speaker, I haven't quite figured out how you're supposed to stand them up. The website shows that you're able to kind of hold it up like this, or supposed to be doing something like that, but I mean, it's a little bit finicky. It'd be nice if there was maybe like a bigger flat on this side to kind of help it hold itself up. What if we kind of nestle it like that? And it's still a bit tippy. Yeah. Definitely gonna be a neck speaker. Yeah, if it came with a stand or something, that'd be kind of nice. Or even just if this side here had a big flat on it, like it wasn't curved like this, that would probably make them a hell of a lot more useful and probably would make them a really neat little like centerpiece thing. The rotating arms might also work really well if they could rotate all the way around, and then you could kind of just have them on here, but those also don't do that. For what they are, they seem reasonably well built. Certainly a conversation piece if you're out and about. These would be perfect for wearing and playing music on the train for all of your friends that you don't know. Well, bring them up to maximum. One thing I'm noticing immediately is you can kind of like feel the bass around your neck, which is actually kind of cool. I kind of like that. They are a little crunchy, and it seems like there might be some sort of built-in limiting or something. During the initial drop, they kind of like ducked out for a minute. When they're kind of pointed away, maximum volume, quite loud, sound pretty okay. When they're kind of pointed at you, maybe not so much. I've heard better. Can we push the button to resume the music? We'll try them in stand mode. Aha, I got it. Nobody breathe. Yeah, I mean, they're getting a little bit more crunchy. They're probably maybe a bit too loud, maybe medium volume. What's kind of irritating in this mode is now one of the speakers is blocked. I'm also not entirely sure that they are stereo. I think it's just mono ×2. I might take these to the office and, yeah, these are perfect train speakers. I'm really into this. This is cool. Put them over your backpack. I think this will be great. Yeah, how's this?
You're the coolest kid in school, Dan.
I'm the coolest. Aren't I fun? Actually, this would be awesome if they had a microphone in them. Then I could definitely take meetings in these. I think that would be fun. Yeah, we're actually going to have to lay off 500 people today. You know, investments are down, unfortunately. Shall we go play golf? If you can get one of these limited edition blue beauties, they're only going to run you about $100 US, which is kind of crazy for like a gimmick product. They're weird and giant and kind of neat, and they sort of shoot in about the $100 range for reasonably strange Bluetooth speaker. If you like football and do a lot of tailgate parties, these would be kind of cool. I think people will ask you questions about them, and they're certainly not really a product I've seen before. Honestly, I think if they were a little bit more refined, this might actually work quite well as a real product. If these could angle out a bit more, maybe if these sat a little bit lower, just on the chest there. The rear band is quite comfortable. Yeah, this is weird. I feel weird. I'm uncomfortable. But you know what would make me less uncomfortable? Comfortable? I think that's the word. I've not really used that term before. If you subscribe to ShortCircuit, maybe like, comment down below what music you would play on the train to all of your not friends and strangers and business partners and, well, nobody's gonna like you anymore.